Good afternoon. This is Bradley Balin, episode number 17 of the Think Like a Lawyer Small Business Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about due diligence in the context of paying for social media marketing. I was inspired to talk about this topic because I was reading about our New York State Attorney General Letitia James's crackdown on one particular company that was selling fake social media followers and purchasing endorsements from influencers without disclosing that they were paid endorsements, which is against the law. The social media and internet advertising industry is rife with fraud. It's like Wall Street and all the boiler room operations in the early 80s. There's a lot of money being spent by a lot of people, and nobody understands what's going on with all of these chains of advertising technology that are involved. And it just creates an environment where a lot of people are making a lot of money selling hot air. And marketing and advertising suppliers are shooting up and making millions of dollars and disappearing into thin air overnight. It's really something to behold. From my point of view as an attorney, I see a lot more of the unfortunate repercussions of what's going on than other people do. The question becomes for you, how do you avoid this happening? Because even reputable agencies don't know what they're purchasing and supply wrongful links that get websites banned, bad reviews, fraudulently obtained influencer support, you name it. And the companies are not trying to do anything wrong, not the marketing companies, and certainly not the companies that are making the purchase. Nobody wants a bag of coal for the price of gold, but it just ends up happening that way. So it's incumbent upon you or your attorney, if you use an attorney, to negotiate your contract with the marketing company to engage in a reasonable level of due diligence. It's simply not acceptable in 2020, in the current environment, for someone to say that it's proprietary, where they're getting your social media reviews and followers and likes and influencer connections and all this other stuff. If they've just got some kind of a bag of tricks where they're just purchasing from someone overseas and selling it to you at 20 times the price, you're probably not even interested in doing business with that company. So typically when I'm representing clients, I will make the contract a lot more detailed. We are going to potentially have a memorandum of understanding, or certainly an appendix, where we discuss what exactly is being done for the client's money. And we request warranties and assurances that we're not going to run into intellectual property problems with government agency investigations, with press, bad press, fake reviews, all of the things that come from unethical conduct. So again, some of them don't want to provide that. Others are happy to say, okay, we're going to be sending out letters to influencers. So can you tell me who are those influencers and where are you getting those influencers from and what are you going to say? If you're speaking on my client's behalf, I'd like a template of that letter. And also I would like a list of the staff that's going to be working on this account. And I would like it to be exclusive. I want a representation that no one is going to be assigned to the account, that you did not list as being assigned to the account, and that the hours worked and the responsibilities are going to be the same or similar to what you've listed here. Now, we're not going to run into an issue with independent contractor versus an employee for many different reasons. One of which is they can decide what they're going to do and how they're going to do it and when they're going to do it, and they're going to use their own tools. All we're saying is, I want disclosure of what you're going to do. I don't want a black box that blows up in my face. This is something that I know a bit about, having run an agency for 10 years and been general counsel and being an attorney who does this kind of thing. And if you have questions that you'd like me to cover on this podcast, or if you just have a question you'd like to ask me, you can feel free to give me a call at 646-326-9971, or email me, Brad, that's B-R-A-D, at BalinLaw.com, B-A-I-L-Y-N, law.com. As my standard disclaimer, Don't rely on anything that I say in this video, anything I write, or really that you find on the internet or that anyone tells you without getting professional, competent advice given just to you by someone who has the appropriate license to analyze your situation and act based on what's in your company's best interest. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of your day.